so start. Put up. All right, I'm gonna do hands and we'll get loosened up at the joint level. Here we go. Rotate your wrist. 5-10 times each direction. Elbows. Good. Shoulders. Good. Other way. Start slow. Good. Crisscross. This is pretty slow. Again. Crisscross more. Punch forward. Just working that motion. Hands on your hips. Do hip circles. Remember, a couple ways you can do these. You can isolate the hips. Your head steady. Other way. Or you can just really just let it go. I try to isolate my hips. It seems like it's working. It's focusing on this more than it is. It's big circles. Side to side. Just like reaching down to touch your ankles or your knees. Feet shoulder width. We're just going to turn and look behind us. Turn and look behind us. Pivot. 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 Pivot means just pivot on one of those feet so you don't torque your knees. And just go further every time. You let your arms fly and let it. Very good. Feet together. Like you're going to bow. Knees. Circles. Very good. And then bend, straighten. Like this, bend, straighten. Just flexing the knees, right? Good. Ankle, right one. Prefer, start with. If you're playing along, circle right, circle left. Switch. Very good. And then last one, the other direction. All right, good. And purple belt requirements. Part of that is being able to hang in there with a bunch of jumping jacks, push-ups, sit-ups, crunch type back extensions, things like that. Back sheet of your what? Student guide, right? Or your test sheet. Yeah, so we'll start with some jumping jacks. It's just as good as anything. All right, ready? 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 셋. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 아홉, 하나, 둘, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 셋. Good. Check my belt came out. This. You may find this if you have multicolor uniforms. The white tops seem to run shrink more or something than the black. One time it was all a little tighter. All right, jump jacks, very good. Good warm up. Put your right leg back, finding stance. Just work, switch knees. Start slow. 셋, 넷, 다섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, and circle out, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯. Switch. Right? And do round knee switch. Round knee switches. 1, 2, 3, 넷, 다섯, 여섯. That pivot. 일곱, 여덟, Yep. Very good. Circle in, circle out. Fighting stance. Hey. Then do front kick up tuggy. Ready. switching each time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 이거. 여기 반도차기. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Huh? Just kick, speed talking. 1 on the right side of the line. 2, 3, 4, 5. Left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Switch. Inside crescent. I'm gonna switch each time. Ready? 5 cents. 1. Hard as you can. Big circles. 2, 3. Keep your balance. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just right back like this. Outside. Okay, so got the froggy right side only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey. Left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch. All right. Sorry. 5 stance. Hey. Good. Good. Okay. Let's go back up. Moving to up tuggy, side kick. Ready? Stance. And 1. Switch. 2. Switch. 3. Switch. 4. Switch. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Yup. Right leg back. Going a little fast, I know. Just keep up best you can. Don't hurt yourself. Ready? Dorotagi. Switching each time. Ready? 1, 2. Sit. All the way through. Knit. Tata. Tata. Eagle. Tata. Out. Yo. Good. And pretty quick, I know. A lot of kicks. Purple belt, you really start getting into these kind of kicks. Yep. Not bad. And then start adding some jumping kicks, or some skipping kicks and jumping kicks. So I'm gonna put some of those together, meaning give yourself a little bit of room, as much as you can do. I'm gonna come straight at you. You can go left to right. I'll switch left to right in a minute. 20 cents. Back to up chugging. 20 cents. Moving forward. Skip. Snap, kick, skip, snap, kick. Snap, skip, and then 2. Snap, skip, or your left. Again, get close. Turn. Again, left. And right. Snap, skip. Good. I shift over. You don't have to rotate unless you got room. Ready? Right, left, right, left, turn, left, right, right, left, turn. Very good. Take my front, good. 20 cents. You can do the same thing. Same thing with Bongo Tuggy. Doesn't lend itself as well, but it works. 1, 2, 100, 2. And if you do run out of room, you're going to slide step back. I'll show you on the other side. 1, 2, 1, 2. To this way. So slide step back would be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. It's something you might actually do in sparring. Turn left leg. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So it's a valid technique. It's also good for limited space. right? Good. Let's do a twist kick. Why not? We'll cover all the kicks. Some of these kicks, see if they feel right. See if they would apply, right? We don't have anybody, we're not kicking anybody, and nobody's kicking his back, probably, today, but so twist kick, skip. Yeah, it works. Slide back, twist, skip. Huh? Twist, skip, twist. More directions. Right back, twist, skip, twist. That works. Twist, skip, twist. And left leg back, twist. Right leg. All we're doing is getting each leg. So if you're struggling with the switches, we're going to do two on each side, so you're getting it either way. Don't worry about if it's wrong or different. Plank stance. We'll do inside crescent, skip outside. Looks like this. Follow along if you know. Right. Slide back. Inside. This one takes a little more room. Skip outside. Turn. Inside. On. Out. Out. In. Out. Got it? Keep moving. Keep moving. In. Out. In. Out. Turn. Left. In. Skip out. In. Skip out. One. Right. How about that? Good. So those are some of your skip kicks. We'll do side round here in a second. All right, rally back 5 cents. Side, up, and then I'm just gonna skip side. So it's got a side kick because you're in side stance. When you kick it, right? Turn. You're gonna do your right leg again. Side. Skip side. Notice I'm not cross stepping or stepping behind or in front. I'm side sliding. Yeah, like that. Good. Left leg now. Side. Skip side. Cover some ground, right? Turn. Left leg. Side. Skip side. It's easier to throw the skip side, right? Talked about that last week. And then we have a lot of when you're breaking on the side. If you can't do it, we put you on the skip side. Push all your power through it. So you're moving forward on all these kicks. Right? Go to this, Huggy. Or roundhouse. So round, same thing. Skip round. Not switching feet. Turn, do right leg again. Round, skip round. Switch, left, round, skip round. Turn, round, skip round. No? Nothing new there. All right, so now we go to jump kicks. We got other ones you can do skipping on, right? Skipping. We just skip outside crescent. For those, the frontal kicks, the forward kicks, those are the skips. Jump sides, jumps. Let's do back to front kick. I'll take you all along, back stance. I'm gonna do snap, same skip, and this time I'm gonna jump. What I wanna do is, I'm gonna drive my back leg and do that jump, like this. See that one? Good. Turn. Since we stand on the same side, our right leg's gonna go again. We'll cover more space here. Snap, skip, jump. Good. That's the one I want to do this time. If you don't do a different one this time, we'll do it next time. Switch, left leg, snap, skip, jump. Get you some height because you're driving that knee up. Left leg again, snap, skip, jump. And that jump, staying on, going back to the right, that jump with the back leg, it looks like a kick's coming in, so it's a feint too. And it could be a kick, but it doesn't, it could be a kick, right? But it's more of a, it's the other jump kick. Speaking of the other jump kick, I'll do it this way. Speaking of the other jump kick, stand in the front. Ready? Good. Snap, skip, and the other one is, really not that much different on that way. Snap, skip, jump. So jump show up a little bit more. Yeah. still driving with the back leg. All right, we got it? Got it? Let's see. Yeah. And it doesn't have to be exactly the same. I just want you to feel that back leg giving you the momentum and the lift and a feint. All right, let's put 4 of them together. Make sure you got extra amount of room, far back as you can go. Snap, another new, skip, another new, jump, another new. Now we're gonna jump off the back leg. Different, all right? Left leg this time, snap, skip, jump, jump. Good. And how do you jump? You get good jump kicks? Strong legs, strong legs. Practice jumping. Do more jump kicks, or just do jump drills. We're not gonna go cover jump drills tonight. If you don't know jump drills, it's just from stance. I did it way earlier on one of these early Facebooks. Hopefully this thing will record every time. Last time we only got 10 minutes in. I'm sorry for the green belts. We'll cover most of the green belts again. And jump. And then you got jump, inside crescent. We'll do just one of these, going forward and back. Inside, skip outside, and then jump outside, right? Switch your left leg, inside, skip outside, jump outside. Right? Coming back at you. Switching legs again. Inside, skip out, drive it up, jump out. So you really want to be off the ground on that. I'll keep your hands up a little better than I'm doing on that one. You're talking more inside, skip out. Yeah. And it works as an axe kick too. You can see that was, some of those were almost like axe kicks, jump axe kicks. When you apply kicks, jumping kicks especially, or any kicks, you want to keep within your space, your circle, relative to your opponent. You don't want to end over here, meaning I don't want to end all the way over here. So I don't want these, when I'm warming up, yeah, big circles. When I'm applying these, I want them to come in and down so I'm back on the ground ready to follow up. So it's fine to practice wide circles, but realize you got to recover for that. The longer your foot's in the air, the more of a target you are, because you're here versus here, right? So you're trying to go down. You know what? Don't rush it either, because then you look silly. But that's fine too. All right, tied up. You need a drink of water. Grab one. We'll break it down to. I'm gonna come back to the forms. I think we got most kicks. I did skip. I skipped side and round. I realized. We might come back to those, but get your drink of water. Come back in a minute. It'll be 5:30. 5:30 and 30 on my clock. Let's see. Good. Comments. All right, good. Good. All right. So if you, I see some of you got it live, which is good. Again, last time we got live, fine. When it went to save, Facebook only gave me 12 minutes. So one of the drawbacks of recording this thing live on a free service. Again, I'm trying to figure out what we're going to do when we come back, because some people still might be a little shy of coming out and being in public. I don't know. It's going to be, yeah, I just know some people will. Some people will be fine with it. But please read all the rules and the settings. It's just to keep everybody healthy and keep this from dragging on forever and impacting people that may, we're in the 80s, close to 90,000 people dying from this, so in the country, more or less. All right, so when we do, we may try to keep some live going, or we may just recycle these. That's why I'm trying to cover a little bit of everything. Get this on tape. I missed the greens. I go, maybe we'll have to go to Facebook for this, and it'll store better. Either way, we'll get this on video, and we can reference back to it, so you can go back if you don't want to come in and be in a class for a while. You still have access to class. A reason to work out. I know it's easier to work out with somebody telling you what to do than it is on your own initiative for most people, myself included. All right, I could tell. I'm not getting as many workouts as normal. You're probably not either. So get 3 in a week, you'll be good. You won't lose anything. You probably will gain some stuff. All right, coming back. We are jumping kicks. The only kick I left out where I got the other 2 jumping kicks, but the spin, introduction to our back spin kick. I'll cover that for a little bit. I covered that a while back on specifically spin kick day. But usually when you're going to do a spin kick, I'm going to be either in not a straight front stance to deliver one in this area. I need to have this heel focused here, whether I do it by doing a kick and changing stance. You see my heel? Yeah. That means it's hit the target. Not only with backside and back spin, not only backside, but with back spin. If not, I'm going to have to compensate, and I'm going to finish short, which is over here. And if I'm more rotated, it's fine, but then my back's to you, and that's not good. So it's a tell. So it's a fine line between getting there. Usually, the best way to get there is to throw something. Switch stances, boom, and then you're there. See it? All right. So intro to that turn. Going back to the basics. So that's why I'm going to start in a side stance, more or less. I'm going to get off this line. And I'm going to turn so I see my heel, my target. If you don't have a target, turn in what you're looking at right now, whatever that is. I'm looking at my cell phone and myself on delay. That's my target. So I'm going to turn, see my target, and spin. And that's just too slow to do a spin kick, but that's your intro. So you're going to turn, tighten. Just work on this for a second. It's like the warm-up drill for rotations, right? Spin. Intro. See your target. See my target. Hands. Use my hands. I'm going to always really use my hands because I'm going to drive my shoulders. It's going to come around, so I'm going to drive it around and use it like the jump, the jump kick. Feet don't move. Feet don't pick up your feet for this drill. Boom. All right, here we go. I'm trying left leg kicking. I'm going to turn, boom, boom, and try to do it with some flow, meaning don't turn, stop, and try to do it. Although you can, but you have no momentum. So let's go nice and steady, slow, and spin on the ball of that foot. Good. If you fall over, you're probably on your heel. Again, turn. If you're having problems getting momentum, take your arms and fling. It'll speed up your kick. It'll make it easier to give you the feel of that kick. It doesn't have to be high on this kick. You can be head level on this kick. We're looking mid-level right now. An upright torso. Sorry, not an upright torso. Not an upright torso, unless you can do unless you're pretty flexible. You're gonna go. See, I'm leaning. I'm not leaning over 90 degrees, but I'm close on some. The higher I go, the more I lean over. One more time. Yeah, and the foot stays like this. Stays like a side kick. It doesn't point my toes up. That's crescent kick, which we've already covered. Spin. All right, and you can do it a little more, speed it up a little bit. You can do it more upright too. When I pull my hands in, right? Still leaning, yeah, but it comes up a little bit higher. Yeah. All right, switch legs. So hopefully, if that was your good leg, this is your bad leg. Or you may be equal. This is my bad leg on my kicking my right. All right, I'm gonna set up. Do the same drill. Turn, look. Turn, look. Turn, look. Look at your target. Again. Good. And then turn, look. Kick. And then use the arms to throw it around. If you lean over too far, bounce off to touch the floor. Lost my balance on that one. Good. Need to work on this side a little more. It's definitely slower for some reason. Whatever. Base leg. I'm blaming on base leg. My non-dominant leg. Here, turn. Still want to peek here, right? Some of us, if you're peeking over here, you're picking your leg up too soon, or you're not turning all the way, or both. Probably both. Don't pick your leg up. It'll come up. It has to come up. It has to come up. Has to come up. Or you're gonna fall over. Let it pick itself up. Yeah, see, and that feels good. I'm leaning way over on these, but that's fine. Couple more. If you don't have room for these, sorry. You can go to this part of the drill, which is fine. It works for spinning hammer fist, right? We'll do that one. It works for this. All that. It's the same motion. It's the exact same motion. It's like a low-level kick. So that's fine too. Do that. Should have said that first. Spinning hammer, there you go. All right. With the kicks out of the way, let's go to forms. Move my water bottle up. So we've got, for this purple belt, excuse me, 2 forms, right? What are they? Nari, sam, and sa. So 3 and 4. Page sam, page sa. Did I cover these last week? I don't know. It seemed like I did. Oh, I did because that was the form of the week. That's right. Sa was. All right. There we go. Set up. Follow along. We're in class. I'm a senior student. Page samjang. Sam. Number 3. Ready. Quarter turn. Front stance. Roll up. Don't forget the chamber. Point. Middle punch. Looking left. Half turn. Low block. You're right. There we go. Looking left. Quarter turn. Front stance. Low block. Point. Middle punch. Point. Middle punch. Point. Pump. Back leg. 3/4 turn. Chamber. Low block. Middle punch. This isn't the right part of that form. I'm doing Kicho, Page, whatever, something different. Right? So, good thing you caught me. Back stand still middle. Back stand still middle. All right. Trial run. That was that was not Page Samjang. That was Kicho. All right. Here we go. This time for real. Page Samjang. Ready? 1. One stance low block. 2. Middle punch. 3. Half turn low block. I had most of it right. Quarter turn low block. Front stance. Chamber up high. Front stance. Chamber up high. High punch. Now back stance still middle. Good back stance still middle. This is the speed. Half turn back stance still middle. Back stance still. This is the speed that you're going to be able to hit all your back stances. Back stance. Outside. Inside. Inside. Switch. Outside. Outside. All back stances. High block. High punch. High block. High punch. Huddle. How we look on that one? Any comments, questions? You can go back on this one maybe. Hopefully we're saving this thing, right? And pick up the middle part, or the ending part to the kill. The second kill. We're going to do it another way, another direction. Don't worry. Hold up. Okay. Page Samjang, second time, different direction. You can stay in your same direction. Ready? 1. Turn, front stance. 2. Half turn. 2. 4. 1. 2. 6. 1. Your back stance is 2. Your back stance is 3. 4. Back stance outside. Outside. That's 1. 2. 3. 4. Outside, outside. 1. 2. 3. 4. Hold on. Got it? Again, if you're not, go back to it. If this doesn't save, you've got the website, log in, you've got Kicksite, you've got YouTube, you got all kinds of places. Previous ones, I've done this form before. All right? Video-wise, you got a lot of options. Even online, online's not going to be great, except for our online. All right? That's number 3. Let's go 4. Sa. I did this last week. I'll do it again. 자, 코니 준비. Okay, sa. Ready? I'm gonna go break it down. Looking left. Back stance, load up chamber. Same as this. This is over, like you're gonna cup them. High block, outside back, outside block. Grab, upper, standing back, shoulder width. Left, going the other way, back, 2, 3, 4. Coming at you, back stance, go middle. Front stance, kick, pressure block spear. Gonna do a 3/4 turn, spin behind the back, high hammer, which is that strike you get. High punch. Good. And then 1. Got my back sides, all right, 2, 3. You know what it is? Probably out of frame, that's all right. 3. Half turn, quarter turn, back step, front step, good. That, pressure spear, this time behind the head, but still, that same as that spin kick. One's a high hammer. Back. Over there. And that left, right back. So, I'll rotate the other way. Time to retire this time. All right. 자, 클린 준비. 파괴 사장. Number 4. Big in. Sorry, I realized I'm gonna run around. Now right foot back. All right, there's your forms. And I'm in frame. Look at that, getting this down. Amazing. All right, let me check this out. Samsa. Let's do some horse stance techniques. Cover that. I did jump kicks, back spin. We did backside last time. And then 1-steps. The 1-steps are in the forms. How about that? More or less. We got pressure block spear, which we just did, and we've got inside middle spinning hammer, which is similar to what we did up the eye in key opt, right before our key opt, right? So work those. Again, if you don't have a partner, you can work these just like little forms and pick out those pieces because they are, for the most part, bits of the form, for the most part. All right, and then you got to learn how to do. Keep working on your fitness because when you come back, I can feel it. I'm not been getting the classes in. I can feel it. My cardio's there. It'll come back. Don't worry, but you don't want to hurt yourself early on and be set back again. So when you do come back, take it slow, but also work consistent here till you'll be ready. And then, all right, horse stance, middle punch. Kimiliase Jundan Derugi. Again, that's on here. Maybe the old way to say that, and maybe the way it's the only way I've ever learned. Horse stance, kimiliase, middle punch, chundan charugi, next strike. All right, let's get in there. The reason I want to get in there is I want to cover the hand techniques that we didn't do. All right, so up, stepping out to your left, junbi for kimiliase, chundan charugi. She's up. And come back to this line. I think that's my reference line. Middle punch, get your hands rolling. Go, 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 go. High punch, go. Go, 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 go. Low punch, go, 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 go. Stand your horse. All right, here comes the techniques. We've got tiger claw. Tiger claw. I'm gonna switch sides. I'm gonna come closer. You're standing in your horse stance. I'm here. Tiger claw. So it looks like that. It's a claw. It's coming in here, and for self-defense, you're getting a scratch, but you're getting a spear hand, a 5-finger spear hand. And then down. Boom. You got claws, great. So don't use this in sparring. It's so here. 2, sit, knit, toss it, does it. You go. So it comes out like a punch with my hand open. And what does that give you? Yeah, You're gonna catch somewhere. You're gonna you're gonna do some damage. It's gonna catch. If it's the pinky, it's gonna catch a vital. We're talking the eyes right here. Right? So, boom. Aim high. Always aim high in anything you do. Aim high. Not true, but we're saying that. Boom. Boom. Aim high because they may duck, and then it's going to be low. So you're going to hit. Right? So. Aim high. Boom. You don't want to stick it in their mouth, but if they do duck, you got to think you're going to hit them in the forehead, break your fingers. So maybe you should aim low sometimes. Don't worry about it. Just aim. Adjust as boom. So yeah, it's a tiger jaw. That tiger claw. That's a newish one. We don't use that any other time. And then one we can do from here. I saw Master Lewis do it. I think this week or last week. High X block. So from a different sign of horse stance, no extension, because this in the form. This isn't purple belt form, but it comes up later, blue, when you're running for brown. You do it like this, high X, and it comes from this chamber, which is double, like a double elbow, high X, and then just throw it down. Here, high X, boom. It's a double block. It's not a bad block. We do it in a higher form, so purple belts don't have to worry. Green belts don't have to worry about it. But high X, very good. And then anything new? That's inside, outside. Oh yeah, ridge hand. Sorry, ridge hand. I knew that was the one I wanted. Ridge hand. This is a good strike. We use this. It's in a black belt form. There's two versions of it. We'll call two versions of it. From here, not too close. I'm in a horse stance. I'm going to come from the hip. Let's go ahead and do a middle punch level. Striking our vitals, temple, behind the ear, and, jaw, stuff, that area. That is what you're thinking. And I'm going to go ridge. Even the neck's good here. So my target is in front. So I'm hitting with not my thumb. So put your hand like this. And then just roll your thumb in like a knife hand. And then down a little bit, because you don't want to hit on this thumb knuckle, right? So we lead it. And just hit yourself. Feel that bone? Yeah. But hit your thumb first. That's not a good angle. That'll break your thing. We don't have people break like this too much anymore, unless we know they can do it. We've had too many people bruise and damage themselves. So there's straight ridge hand. It doesn't come wide like this, so much like a hook. It all comes low to high, right? So it's the same line for me as a high punch, because the hard target is high. So it comes in the belt and hits here, here, here. And you can definitely break things with this, because you can feel it. All you're using is bone if you hit it right. So ridge, ridge, ridge. Keep your elbow bent, ridge, ridge. Again, don't come too circly here. It's different. Although that's a valid use of this, because it'll hit behind the head. Come straight in, boom, from this horse. Force it. All right. So there's your ridge. Sorry, I'm leading with my thumb, right? Read with down. Boom. Throw it out. And work on, if you hit things with this, which is a good thing, hit them slow until you're hitting with the right surface. All right. And then we have inverted ridge. So this is hit. This is the ridge, and I invert. What does that mean? Flip it. Inverted ridge. So it's the same thing. It comes like an outside hammer or a reverse hammer, right? Outside block. Just like that, only it comes pow. And you can use this back knuckle as well. And you can use this side bone. Yeah. So, inverted ridge, ridge. Inverted, it wouldn't be a good combo. Good, but you're just doing what's available. We have practiced it like this. You don't get a lot of power with it. Ridge, invert, but it's a nice drill. Ridge, invert, because you can drive off it. Ridge, invert, ridge, invert, ridge, invert. You can do it. You could do it that way, meaning ridge miss. Probably step in and hit a ridge. That's with it. All right, let's get out of horse stance. I was in a terrible horse stance anyway.
All right, we have a couple more. We have about 5 or 10 more minutes, depending on what I want to quit at. The only other thing we have on there are pressure block, spear hand, and one steps. I mentioned that. And then the spinning hammer, or inside middle spinning hammer block. On the back, you got brakes, you got horse stance, and the last thing I wanted to cover, hopefully you can all count to 10. That's a purple belt requirement. And horse stance middle punch. Being able to teach that part or say that part, something you want to work on saying that phrase. We used to always, that's what we did. I think Grandmaster Cecil would say it both ways. So it's just there. So it comes out of my mouth pretty easy. But the last one, it's new. It's Hapkido students. It's not so new. Danjan. Danjan. Probably where your knots at. More or less, right below your navel. Ho hop. Breathing. So Danjan ho hop. Breathing from your belt knot or your center. Not literally, because your lungs aren't down here, but your diaphragm is down here that controls your lungs. Meaning, it expands, your lungs are able to expand. It contracts, pushes your air out. So the way we use that, practice that, is we want to breathe from down here, not up in your chest. We don't have those diagrams up anymore, but lungs, top of the lungs here, all the other lungs, the main part of the lung is down here. So we want to use that capacity for breathing. This is a good recovery. We're not really at a recovery point, but if you did a hard workout, maybe you have to warm up. This would have been a good time for me to introduce this to you. But we didn't. All right, we didn't do that great hard of a warm up anyway. So, all right, Danjan Ho. We're going to just same as Kimono-yase Junjan Ri. I'm going to step out to the left, but I'm not going to punch. I'm going to breathe in, breathe out. Breathing from here, pushing from here. I'll give you a profile. So up, in, Danjan Ho up. Inhale. Exhale, I'm pushing and exhale that way. And there's different ways to do this. Just focus on breathing, filling up your belly, swallowing your air, pushing your air out, reverse of that. Make sense? All right. Reverse of that. Belly. Breathing from your diaphragm or your danjan. Here we go. So up, and I'm going to face this way. Danjan up, so up. And just follow along my pace. Begin. This is just all consistent breathing now. See my hands? 5. Splay. It's called live hand. In. Side out. Swallow. Push down. Inhale. Push down. To the side. Rotate so you can see that. To the side. And a little bit different breathing options in all of this, right? So that was soft, steady breathing. And then we can do a tense breathing for, I like to use that for a warm-up, where I'm just gonna go, I'll give you a side profile. Tight, everything's tight. Crack and sweat, so good. But that was for the cool down. This is for catching my breath. Taking control of my breath. Now then, hyperventilate. If you're feeling that, take control of it. It'll be uncomfortable for a little bit, but it'll recover much faster, all right? Good. So Danjan Ho, very important part of any, of life, all right?